So is there anything you want to say at first?
You know, name is Dom, you feel me? I'm a creator of Far Hills, you know, I do graphic design, videography, photography, just overall like a real content creator. And, that's what I really make my money off of right now. I quit my job in August and I've been doing this full time ever since.
So where are you at right now? What are you trying to figure out right now? Because you said you're still going full time, but you wanted to do.
I want to expand. More. So like the real reason why I started Far Hills was mainly to be something like Vice. I mean, of course, do my own thing, but I was really inspired by what they were doing. So all the interviews, all the news channels that they got, like the shows that they did in Russia, like all that's I love that. You feel me? But I don't know how Vice started off, but I know in my case, I don't know, like what I want to do is I want to become like a full media platform, like, but at the same time I do want to have my roots in other things, you know what I mean?
So how many people do you have with you now? Is it
as employees or people that help me?
People that just help you.
It's been me this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
It's been me this whole time. I do everything.
So your clients up until now have been what?
Up until now it's been like mainly Forex leaders or like when I was standing in the neighborhood, people that just wanted to take pictures, you know what I mean? Like, and then every once in a while, I might get somebody that's trying to throw a party or like an event, and they're like, "Hey, can you help me out with a flyer?" But other than that, like, it's just mainly Forex leaders.
Okay. So how are you finding paying clients now?
Paying clients is more like a through the grapevine type of thing. Because like I'm not gonna say I'm like super popular or nothing like that, but I've talked to a few people, you feel me, and they've seen some stuff, so it's like. They're more than willing to tell their friends about what I'm doing, you know what I mean? So, and they come to me.
So what are you doing to promote your stuff on social media?
As of right now, social media, like, I'm trying to post, you know what I mean? I may go out there and shoot a video or something like that, try to post that up. I do photography all the time, so I post that up like once a week, you know what I mean? Because like I try to balance my work life, you feel me? And I feel like if I go too deep into it, I'm gonna burn myself out, you know what I mean? But I mean, like.
Well, when you post, what are you posting now? You're just posting everything from every.
Nah, so it's real selective. So every time I do a shoot, I post probably like 10 pictures one day, and then maybe like next week I might post another 10 pictures from that same shoot, and then that shoot is scrapped. You know what I mean? And then maybe I might go back someday and just be like, okay, let me put that up there. You know what I mean? But
so you're posting all 10 at one time?
Like on the carousel. But
and then are you posting every day or just every?
Every week.
Okay.
Post every week.
Once a week?
Yeah.
Okay. We got to do more.
All
right. So if someone were to come on to your social media, would they know exactly everything that you do, all the services that you offer?
Not unless they really searched or looked at the top where like the those little stories be at. If you click on there, I got some stuff labeled up, but it's like other than that, you really think I'm just a photographer, videographer.
But do you want more of those other?
I want more videography. I want more photography. That's the reason why that stuff is up there. The flyers and stuff like that, that's cool. If you want a flyer, you can get one, but that's just a side hustle. You know what I mean? Like.
But what about other graphic jobs that you could do like consistently, like as far as like photography videos and stuff like that goes? Are they usually one-off projects or are they month-to-month projects?
So like as far as photography, that's one-off. That's usually one-off. But yeah, that's really the question you asked. So yeah, they went off.
So are you wanting to build more of a consistent revenue every single month?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Okay. Do you have any companies that you've worked with in the past as one-off, like any corporations that had like an event or a party or something like that?
The Place LV, definitely. That's
The Place.
The Place
Okay.
LV. That's what it's called on Instagram. You definitely check them out. They definitely help models out all the time. So Terra Gratis, I did another one with their owner. 22.3 Las Vegas Takeover Radio, their show Juice Box, you know what I mean? I was filming that, you know what I mean? And then, it's just, that stuff right there is cool. I didn't get a whole lot of money from that, but I feel like it's not from not asking them for money, because I feel like I should have monetized like off of YouTube or something like that, or just pulled money from like out the blue air, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
So you've worked with them in the past doing similar events and stuff, right? So have you considered asking them, like what was it you did, like let's say for the Place? What exactly did you do for the Place?
Well, I would do the photography after every radio show, which was every Friday, 10 hours to 12 and 2. You feel what I'm saying? So
you do it every Friday?
I used to. I kind of stopped. I laid back after that. So like.
Why'd you stop?
I just live super far now. I stay in Providence. There's no bus routes. Like I said, I don't got a car no more. So it's like, man, I'm not trying to spend my money to go out there all the time now. You know what I mean? So I mainly just chill at the house, and then whenever somebody comes pick me up, that's when I shoot.
Okay. So of all these companies, I think the first thing you should do is try to get on a consistent, well, I think for the situation you're in now, look for a way to get an upfront payment. So if you say, hey, I'll shoot every single Friday this, if you pay $1,500 up front or whatever it is. So you have that initial payment so that you can figure out your travel and everything after that. Because it's going to be hard if you say, okay, every single week, and then they pay you once a week or every 2 weeks or whatever.
Right.
And then you're working off of that small budget to get to the whole thing. It's going to cost you more money at the end, trying to figure out how to get there to even do it in the first place. But if they pay you up front in the beginning, then you'll have the funds to figure that out later.
Right.
And then also with some of the other companies that you did, try to figure out a way that you can be on some kind of retainer every single month, because they're open more than once a month.
I'm already knowing.
They're open every day, exactly. So there's something that they need. So take a look at their website, look at their social media. If their photos aren't up to par, like say, hey, I want to come in and shoot this. There's been a few times I remember when I started doing photography where I'd come in and I'd say, hey, I just want to take photos of your stuff for free. I just want to take photos of everything in here and I'll send it to you. And then once he saw what I had, he didn't want to not have that. Because that's something that, once I looked at the website and I saw what the issues were, that's something that they needed. They needed photos, they needed updated photos. You know, there's a lot of companies in Vegas that have been around since the 80s. And their websites aren't up to date. Their photos are from 2004. You know, the restaurant looks different, the people there look different, the menu's different, whatever it is, food, whatever. Do you have like a niche that you stay in?
Yeah, I like to do like the party industry, almost like the entertainment industry, if you would call it that.
Well, do you know any promoters?
Yeah, the place they were doing events and stuff like that, and then they had to stop that after they had some issues.
So what about above the place?
Above the place,
like have you tried shooting for any of the nightclubs like Hakkasan?
I shot for the Box out in Ellis, you feel me, right next to Ellis. I shot over there. That was kind of cool, but mainly what I've been really trying to focus on was not that I've been to venues. You know what I mean? I shot at venues. I shot at all sorts of places, but majority of the time, like the venues that I shoot at, just because it's real simple for me to get in, they don't got a whole lot of money. They don't know how to make money. So I was like, okay. That's the reason why I was trying to switch up my business model and really just be like, okay, the reason why y'all not making money is because y'all run promotion companies, but y'all don't know how to run promotions. So it's like, why don't I just help you?
But you know how to do promotions.
I know how to do all that, bro.
So then do that.
Exactly, bro. Yeah. Exactly. But here's the problem. They don't got no money to pay for it. So it's like, why waste my time on them? Work with somebody else until, you feel me, they were like, okay, let me just shoot him this much. You know what I mean? Come out.
Are you willing to get them started for a smaller fee or for free if you have to? If you're confident in your promotion skills, you should be able to say, I'll take this much less to be able to get this in, because I know I'll bring in the money back.
Right,
because if you're promoting or doing any marketing, you have to bring in money to cover your cost, and then after that, that's profit for them. Anything before that doesn't, it's not. Then it wouldn't be worth your time.
All right.
So I think you should consider doing that. If you know that eventually they could pay, or that they had the money at some point, do that. Promote. Do it for free first, which. It doesn't sound fun, but it really, in reality, it helps.
And here's the thing. It's not like I haven't already shot for them for free. That's the reason why I have a problem with continuing to do it for free. So
but you didn't do the promotions.
I didn't do the promotions, but I did create their content. You feel? So I just gave them the content. I was like, what are y'all going to do with it? Let me see how y'all move. Oh, y'all didn't move right. You know what I mean? So now it's like, I feel like...
But see, you already know that they didn't do it right,
exactly.
So you need to be the one pushing it.
Right,
they and some places may make it seem like they don't have the budget to. There's some wiggle room they have. They were like, oh, our marketing budget's tight, and I said, okay. Here's a question you need to ask: where is your marketing budget going to? Because if I come in and I see that something isn't working, and you're already spending money on marketing, what is it going to? And they were paying $10,000 a month to have it in a print ad in a magazine that no one was looking at, and then they were paying another $5,000 a month for some dude to hand out cards on the strip. Okay.
All right.
These aren't.
It's not really.
Yeah. So if it's clearly not working, you contacted me, or I know your situation, and you need help in this area. Obviously, you need to cut those things out. Let's try this for 2-3 months, whatever. Already, once they cut out that budget, that's $15,000 a month that they have open for marketing.
For you.
Exactly.
Definitely.
So that's one of the questions you need to ask. If they don't have the money or budget, where's their money going to? If they're going to marketing at all, if they're paying for TV commercials, any of that sort of stuff, that stuff is expensive.
Right.
So they need to cut out that, or you need to convince them and show them why they should trust you to do this and why not trust the systems that are already failing.
Basically, just come up with like a little presentation,
I mean, you can do a presentation. Those take up a lot of time.
I don't mean like necessarily like a all the way like, hey guys.
No, but a plan.
Yeah,
Some
like
kind
a
of
plan. Like I think I know the avenues to get that done.
Yeah, absolutely. So do that. Especially if you already see like, okay, this is you didn't do it right. You did it wrong. You're like, then definitely try and take that over. And if they're open every day, they have the budget somewhere.
We'll make it.